Hey everyone, my name is Bhavesh. Welcome to AlgoX.js. So today we will talk about data types in JavaScript. Okay, in last class we had talked about variables, how to declare variables using let, const and where keyword. We also took a brief difference between all the three keywords as well. So today let's talk about the data types. Let's get started. So in JS we have two types of data types: primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data types are basically your immutable data types. What I mean by the immutable data types, for example, a number, you cannot change the subpart or this number itself. We can create a new number 256, but we cannot change this number itself. For example, as you are aware of arrays in Python or some other language, in arrays, let's say there are three elements 1, 2, 3. I can change specifically this element to 4. The array will become 1, 4, 3. But the same cannot be done with the number. This cannot be converted into 1, 4, 3. This number itself. We can create a new number 1, 4, 3, but this number itself cannot be changed. That's what is immutable. So primitive data types are what? Immutable data types. And non-primitives are basically your mutable data types, which cannot be changed, which can be changed, sorry. Is your mutable data types. Okay. For example, arrays in Python. In JavaScript, there is nothing like array data type. So in JavaScript, we have object as a data type. What is the non-primitive data type in JavaScript? Object. Just object is a non-primitive data type in JavaScript. We will discuss it in more detail in future lectures. But today we will talk about majorly primitive data types. In primitive data types, we have first is number. What are numbers? From minus infinity to plus infinity. Basically anything like 1, 2, 3, which are our integers. Also like 1.1, 1.2, 2.22, right? These are also numbers, not float or double, any kind of thing, right? These are also numbers in JavaScript. Even your negative values are also minus 1, minus 2.2. These are also numbers. So minus infinity to infinity, whatever it is, that is a number in JavaScript. Okay, clear? Let's do some programming here. Okay. So what are two types of data types in JavaScript? Primitive and non-primitive. What are first primitive data types? Let's talk about numbers. Let num equals to 10. Let num1 equals to 10.1. Let num2 equals to minus 10. Let num3 equals to 0. Right? Everything is just a number. But how I can prove you this? So there is a keyword in JS known as type of. You can put this keyword in front of any variable and we will get the type of that particular variable. I am repeating again, we have a keyword type of, just put that keyword in front of any variable and we will get the type of that particular variable. Let's try it out. So if I will run this file, we got the type as number. So the type of num variable is number. Okay. Now we can do all kind of arithmetic operations using this number data type. Right? For example, console.log num plus num1. Arithmetic operators क्या होते हैं? Mathematical operators, plus, minus, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus, right? All kind of arithmetic operations are possible with the your number data types. Okay, so you can do whatever you want. So I am here doing addition of two numbers that are num and num1. So what I will get as the output is 20.1, 10 plus 10.1, that is your 20.1. You can do subtraction as well like this. Num2, you can do multiplication, you can do division, right? So whatever you want, you can do here. Okay, so this follows your BODMAS rule. Okay, this follows your BODMAS rule. Okay, so we have to take care of that. You can do use brackets if you want to do something specific first and then the next operation. So brackets are here as per your mathematical BODMAS rule, as you guys already know. Brackets, then division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, right? Everything is similar to our mathematical rule. Next is modulus. Let's talk about the modulus as well. As you already know, modulus gives you the remainder. So if I am doing, let's say 10 modulus 3, so I should get 1, I think, as a remainder. 3 3s are 9 and 1 will be left as the remainder. So that is your modulus is. So I will get 1 as the output. Okay, so all kind of mathematical operations works on your number data types. I have taught numbers and numbers data types. Now there are few mathematical operations in JavaScript which makes easy in terms of writing. So for example, let's say I want to find the floor value of a number. What is floor value of a number, man? Okay, so if I say 10.1, 1. So let me show you here what is the floor value of a number. So for example, the number is 10.12. The floor value is just remove the decimal. This is your floor value. If the number is 10.12, the floor value is 10. If the number is 10.99, the floor value is still 10. The ground value, just remove the decimal part, whatever it is, doesn't matter. It is greater than 0.5, it is less than 0.5, it is 999, doesn't matter. Just remove the decimal part, whatever you get is your floor value. What is seal value? If it is 10.12, it is 11. If it is 10.01, it is still 11. If it is 10.999, it is still 11. This is your seal value, okay, the top value, okay. So this is known as floor and this is known as your seal value, okay. Now let's talk about the round as well. So in round, if the number is 10.499, the round value will come to 10. Basically anything lesser than 10.5, anything lesser than 10.5, the round will be floor side, the round will be floor side. So 10.499, the round value will be 10. If the number is greater than or equals to 10.5, greater than or equals to 10.5, then the round value will be 11. So for the 10.5, the round value is 11. For 10.699, the round value is still 11. For 10.99, the round value is still 11. But for 10.45499, the round value is 10. Okay, so anything lesser than 0.5, the round value will be floor value. If anything less greater than equals to 0.5, the round value will be the seal value. That's the difference between the floor, seal and round. So in JavaScript, we can calculate this using some internal methods. First is, let's say, math.floor. We will get 10. Math.seal. We will get 11. Math.round. So it is 10.1, so we will get 10. If it is 10.5, I will get 11. Okay, so this is how we can get the floor, seal and round values in JS for any in any number, for any number data type, okay. Next is, let's say I have multiple numbers 1, 5, 7, 4, 3, and I want the maximum out of it. I want the maximum number out of it. So what I can do is math.max and the numbers. What I will get is the 7. Output kya aayega? What I will get is the 7. Similarly, I can do math.mean. I will get 1 as the minimum number. So you can pass any number of numbers here to get the maximum number out of this and the minimum number out of this. The time complexity is still O of n, it's not O of 1. Remember this. You are using just a shortcut in terms of programming, not in terms of time complexity. The time complexity still remains absolutely similar. It's not O of 1. It's still O of n. Okay. टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी स्टिल O of n. ऐसा नहीं हो गया कि टाइम कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी O of 1 हो गया, आपको कुछ इनबिल्ट फंक्शन दे दिया तो नो, इट इज स्टिल O of n, राइट? नाउ why I am saying number data type when I am not defining it at all, right? So JavaScript knows the data types implicitly. What is the meaning of implicitly? You don't need to explicitly say that it is a number. If you are storing a number on a variable, JavaScript knows that it is a number, right? I proved it using the type of keyword. So if you write a number, it's a number data type automatically, and JavaScript knows it internally, automatically, right? So library knows it internally, implicitly, okay? We don't have to explicitly say that it is a number. For example, in Java, I have to say explicitly that it is an integer, it is a character, right? In JS, we don't need to explicitly say this, but JavaScript internally knows it, what is the data type of this particular variable, okay? Let's move quickly to the string data types. So string data types, again, immutable data types. For example, let's say ABCD. For example, let's say 1, 2, 3 in string format. For example, true in string format. For example, undefined in string format. For example, your character is a string. For example, empty string, like this, is also a string. Okay, all of these are examples of a string data type. Okay, so in JS there is nothing like character or something. Whatever the length of your string is, 0 to whatever, everything is a string. Okay, string, just a string. Okay, whatever I am putting in double quotes or single quotes is a string. Okay, so to prove it, console.log type of str, and we will get it. That's a string. Okay, so here it is string data type. String data types are indexed in JS. Strings are indexed in JS. What is the meaning of this? That strings are indexed in JS. So meaning is super simple. Let me tell you. For example, I have a string A, B, C, D. I stored it on a variable, let's say str. Now let's put indexing, right, from 0 to whatever. So A is present on 0th index, B is present on first index, C is present on second index, D is present on third index. Okay, now what I can do is I can say str of 2 square brackets 2. What I will get in the output is C, the character C. So that is present at the second index. C is present at the second index. I will get in the output as the C. Okay, so that is the meaning of the strings are indexed in JS. So basically you can just traverse them, access the value just like an array. You can access the value character of a string just like an array. Okay, you can traverse the string just like an array. Okay, so if I say str.length length, I will get 4. That is the length of the string. Okay, so if I have to traverse a string, I can literally write a for loop here. For let I equals to 0, I is less than str.length I plus plus, and I can traverse the string however I want. Okay, so I can traverse the string however I want. So that is the possible. That is the meaning of that the strings are indexed in JavaScript. So if here I print console.log str of 2, what I will get as the output is C, the character C. So let me create a separate file here, strings.js, as we are talking about the string JavaScript, string data type. Okay, strings are indexed in JavaScript. Okay, now let's say if I try to access str of 4 or 5, so there is no fifth index, fourth or fifth index, right? What I will get as the output is undefined. If string is not able to find something on that particular index, then we will get undefined. So if I will try to print str of 5, what I will get as the output is undefined. So I got undefined. Clear? That's about the string indexing. Now let's talk about the string methods. So talking about the methods, let's talk about first the most important. Okay, we have a lot of methods. We will not talk about every method, but let's talk about a few methods on string data type we have. Okay, so first let's talk about the str.includes. So what includes method do is, includes, this is available on the string data type. What it do is it returns a boolean. What it takes in the argument is a substring. So it can be a character, it can be a 2-length string, it can be a 3-length string. Okay, so if the string is, let's say A, B, C, D, and I say dot includes character B, what I will get is true. Yes, it have character B. If I say A, B, C, D dot includes B, C, I will get false. No, sorry, true, because we have the substring B, C available, right? If I say string A, B, C, D dot includes string AD, now I will get a false, because we don't have AD as a substring present in this string, right? So dot includes returns as a boolean. So if the substring is present, it will return a true. If the substring is not present, it will return a false. As simple as this. So if I say string dot includes B, we will get a true. But if I say string dot includes E, I will get a false. We can do for substrings of larger length as well. For example, string BC, I will get a true. If I say AD, I will get a false. Okay, as simple as this. Next is, let's talk about the index of. Console.log str.index of, let's say, character B. So how this works is, let's say again I have the string A, B, C, D, and I say get me the index of character B, it will return me 0 1, it will return me 1, because 1 is the index of B, right? But here again we can pass a substring. So if I say string A B C D dot index of substring CD, okay, I don't remember what's capital and what's small here, so don't worry about it, just look at the syntax in my VS Code. Okay, so substring CD, so 0 1 2, so I will get 2 as the output, the start of the substring. Which index I will get? The start of the substring, wherever the string is starting, so I will get that particular index, so I will get 2 as the output. So for example here I will get first 1, then if I write here CD, I will get a 2. Okay, yeah. So similarly we have a lot of methods present on string data types, right, which we can use, right, if needed. So we can use those data types if needed, sorry, methods, okay, on the string data type. We have a lot of methods we will keep on talking about throughout the course, but not today. We will not talk about every method present on the string data type, right? We will continue talking about those methods. Now let's talk about what if I add 2 strings. Basically what I mean is console.log string ABC plus string DEF, what I will get as the output. I will get A, B, C, D, E, F. What is the meaning of this? The strings get concatenated if we add them. So if I will do ABC plus substring DEF, final output will be A, B, C, D, E, F. So both the strings will get concatenated. Absolutely similar to your arrays, like merging 2 arrays. So here it is merging 2 strings. That is what your concatenation of strings. Okay. So if you will add 2 strings, it will get concatenated, right? Now imagine I have a variable, let's say name, and the value is, let's say, Bhavish. Okay. And I write the string like this: my name is space plus name variable. See, it is a concatenation of 2 strings. First string is my name is, and the second string is Bhavesh, right? Both will get concatenated. The final output I will get is my name is Bhavesh, right? That's what I will get in the last. Cool. Now let's do the same here. So what I did is exactly created a variable name. Then what I printed is console.log my name is plus name. So this is a concatenation of 2 strings. So I got my name is Bhavesh printed, right? The same thing we can do with the template literals. What are template literals? It is below your escape button, that is backticks, right? The same thing is possible with the template literals. So how the template literals work is, first of all, it is backticks. Okay. So write the string as it is, my name is. Now I need a variable. For that I used concatenation in the previous example, right? But here what I will do, I will use dollar curly braces, and in between I will write the variable. That's it. Now this variable value will be replaced with the actual value, that is right. No need of concatenation. No need of concatenation. The output will be absolutely same as previous. That is my name is. There will be no difference between the both outputs. So this is another way. Instead of doing concatenation, we can use template literals. These are known as template literals. So if I print here, just a second, let me comment it. So we got absolutely same. My name is Bhavesh. Let me print both the lines together, so we have a better idea. So I got both absolutely same, right? There are few more differences in the template literals and the normal strings, but we will discuss that on the later on. And for today, I think that's more than enough, right? So we have discussed 2 primitive data types. What are those? Strings and numbers, right? Okay. I think this is enough for today. We will talk about more data types in the future lecture. Thank you. Bye bye.